All right, thank you for that. Moving on, a question here from Elaine. Hi there, Elaine. Elaine is saying, can I ask my solicitor to send me a copy of the emails regarding contract inquiries they say they sent to the seller solicitor 9 weeks ago? The seller solicitor is saying they haven't been received, so I want proof and also to forward them on personally. My solicitor said they sent a follow-up email last week stating the urgency, but heard nothing back. A mortgage offer expires next month and it's a good rate I can't afford to lose. Everything else has been done, but the seller solicitor doesn't appear to be doing their job properly. Is it normal for things to take this long? Is it normal for a solicitor to behave this way? Okay, great question, Elaine. Thank you for dropping that into our, I think you sent it in via email. So thanks for doing that. So here's how I would approach it, Elaine, if I was in your shoes. Okay, you can certainly ask your solicitor for a copy of that email or copies of the emails that have been sent. They may or may not supply them, is kind of the question. And I would say there's a likelihood they may not. Depends on, I can understand what you're trying to do by asking that question, Elaine. You're trying to establish the truth of what's going on here, right? You're trying to get to the bottom of why has there been this 9-week delay? Why is one party saying they've got the information, they haven't got the information, and the other one saying they've sent it? So you just want to get to the truth of the matter, right? But what I would do if I was in your shoes, I would get on the phone. I presume you're buying via an estate agent. So I would talk to the seller via the estate agent and see if they can intervene, because the agent has a vested interest to obviously keep the deal together, because they don't get paid until such time as the deal goes through. And if you're about to lose your mortgage offer, then you may not be able to buy the property at the price you've already agreed, or you may not be able to buy it full stop. And so the estate agent has a vested interest to try and keep that deal together so that everybody gets paid. Now, if the seller solicitor isn't cooperating, that would obviously be a situation where the agent and the seller can put pressure on their solicitor to try and speed things along a little bit, because obviously they don't want to lose you as a buyer and have to swallow all of the cost of getting to that point, right? So I would definitely be putting pressure on via the agent, and as I say, via the seller and the agent onto the seller solicitor to try and get this one resolved, rather than going back to your solicitor, because that's the only way I think you're going to get this one moving and get it happening the way that you want it to. I can say it's not normal for solicitors to behave this way, but unfortunately, with the way the market's been and the way things have gone, it's becoming more and more regular that a lot of solicitors have become overworked. They've spent a lot of time and effort and energy trying to get an enormous amount of transactions done in a very short period of time. And as a consequence, a lot of solicitors have become stressed out. A lot of conveyancers have left the marketplace. And that obviously puts a squeeze on the remaining the remaining solicitors that are in place to try and get deals done as quickly as possible. Okay, so I would, as I say, attack it via the agent and the seller, and just try and put that pressure on just to try and get this one through, because obviously the key point is don't lose that deal if you can help it at all. All right. So hopefully that helps, Elaine. Any problems, any questions, any queries, concerns, come back to me, let me know. More than happy to go through those things with you and help you out as much as possible. I hope you guys have enjoyed tuning in. As always, if you've got any questions, any concerns, any comments, any feedback that you want to give us, send it through to us. Happy to help at WiggyWam.co.uk. I'm going to continue doing these webinars. I absolutely love them. I get a lot of excitement actually in the lead up to doing these webinars and answering all these questions and seeing what you guys are dealing with on a day-to-day basis. It can be a minefield out there without the right people to go to sort of turn to for advice and everything else. But we're here to help and support as many people as we can. We've got the teams behind us who can help and support you as well. So if it's things like finding a conveyance, so if it's things like your searches, if it's things like your sellers packs, anything like that, then we're here to help and support you as much as we can. So I'm going to say goodbye at that level, guys. Thank you so much indeed for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on another webinar very soon. Thanks indeed for your attention, and good luck and goodbye.